they'll kind of start, they'll kind of stage the engines.
So Dali has impressed me going back to their demo at Munich over a year ago. Not the past year, I didn't get the formal demo, but also in Malaysia show. It's a very innovative cone.
Appreciate the love, man.
All right.
Every show.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, well, I know Munich 2 years, well, not the past year, but a year ago, had a great presentation and really going into the details of the driver and the build.
And I'd always be happy to, if you ever wanted it, but you probably caught it in Munich.
Okay, yeah.
But always happy to walk you through anything and everything.
All right, good.
Appreciate
Are you debuting anything new at this show, or?
No.
Okay.
No, the Rubicor we actually launched at this show last year.
Okay.
And we brought it specifically because Audio Advice sells it.
Okay.
Usually when I go to a show, I go big or go home. I
Okay.
have a core.
Okay.
I saw you at Expo.
Yep.
So we always go big. So we thought maybe we'll bring the stuff that they sell. I don't know if it was the right move.
Okay.
Because of the
for this
show
room, it's
people want.
okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes, though, it's good to bring the big boys at the shows.
Absolutely.
Because
it just
people,
gets you talking.
even if they can't buy it, they like to see it.
That's what I say. You
Yeah.
know, I don't go to a car show to see the new Honda Civic.
Exactly.
I want to see a Bugatti.
And really, for press as well, it helps because a lot of people rely on the clickbait stuff.
Yes.
And so you bring a big thing, it's more Instagram worthy, it's more YouTube worthy.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that would be my only recommendation. But for the room and for what sells and what people can get a demo of. But if they have it in their store here, you probably don't need to bring it because
I'm sort of battling that. It was like, okay, do we see if we can drive people to the store and make sales?
Okay, yeah.
Or if we treat it really as a show.
Gotcha.
We intended, I strictly do Dali, under the Lembrook banner. We were hoping to show something new by NAD, but the timing just didn't work out. We'll show things at CEM.
So, under the Lembrook, everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything new coming from Lembrook? I know they bought at one time MQA, but that's really not really materialized into anything.
It was really more purchased for the technology that they had and what we could use for potential streaming services.
Gotcha.
But what I will say is, be prepared.
Okay.
Something's coming down the
Something's
pipe.
coming. Okay.
Yeah, something is coming for that.
All right. Good.
Nothing ever goes as quickly as
I know.
but, yeah, it'll come.
Maybe Toronto show or.
Yeah.
What do we have over here? This is a Roxanne piece, huh?
So yeah, Roxanne, just something we really kind of distribute online.
Okay.
And try to bring some eyes to it. When I opened the Wilmington store, everything that you see here was stuff that they decided to carry from us.
Okay.
And Roxanne for us is really just an online play.
Okay.
Hooked up to the big Opticon 8, which while it's a mid-range series, is actually one of my favorites. Because it's packed with the technology in a very utilitarian cabinet. I always joke, the audiophile isn't the guy that says, hey, I just dropped $100,000.
Right.
He's the guy that says, hey, I just dropped $5,000. Go, whoa, sounds like $20,000.
Sounds like exactly, you're right.
That's sort of what it brings. You
So
know?
what do we have price point here? So these are
$6,000.
$6,000 a pair. Okay, and the Roxanne, it's integrated.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't
Okay.
know Roxanne, but I want to say it's about 4.
Okay. And then here we have
So this is the Rubicor 8,
Rubicor
and that
8.
comes in at 13.
13. Okay. And then the NAD.
So that's the M33,
And how much is that?
5500.
Okay. So pretty much an under 20 grand system here.
Yeah, which is a really nice price point, and you
Yeah.
know, a good sweet spot for audio.
And very clean. You could basically just speaker cables, power cable, you're good.
Yeah, absolutely. All the Bluesound streaming built right into it. But you know, we've bounced around from room to room trying to figure out what we want as our sweet spot and what we'll actually be able to show.
Right.
So in this room, this worked out well, but sort of, I'm on the same wavelength. I like what you sort of said, and yeah, I think I'll do what I always do, which is go big or
Go big,
home.
okay. Well, next show, I'll be on the lookout. But at least you have here the pictures.
Yeah, just to show really the whole breadth.
Yeah.
I mean, when you factor in all the different finishes,
Yeah.
we're talking over 160 different SKUs.
Yeah, and even stuff for home theater.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's another thing they do a lot at this show.
Yes,
so I
it's
was
a big
sort of
home
bouncing
theater.
around the idea of bringing in 3 of the Rubicore LCRs. You can rotate the module, so you have the ribbon over the tweeter at all times.
Oh,
Lie
okay.
it down, rotate it so it's
Okay.
good for the vertical or horizontal position. I was kind of debating, you know, we can bring a home theater system of Rubicore.
Yeah, that's right.
And play.
I've never seen that
music
before.
And movies.
That would be cool.
Without going to the 6-digit systems.
Right,
that we see
right,
up
right.
there.
Yeah.
Those are nice to look at, but no one is really going to be doing
Yes,
that.
yeah. You gotta
So
lottery, sell your business, you know.
exactly. So really
you know.
trying to find the sweet spot of what this show is really supposed to
Yeah.
be about. It's a young show, so you know we'll see.
Yeah, well run. It looks like it's growing, so yeah.
It really is growing. The store is growing. They
Yeah.
are growing.
Yeah, that's a good to see because so many are not. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So we want to
So it shows
support
if you do things right, you can grow. And you know, there are some brands that are very busy right now. There's some that are not. So
Absolutely.
it's not all 100% their fault, but it's also not 100% the industry's the market either.
I completely agree. And for us, we're on pace for a bigger year than last year.
That's great.
And part of it is our sweet spot is the higher end.
Okay.
We don't want to participate in the race to zero. The guys
Yeah.
that are fighting for the $1,000 speaker
Right.
sale,
No.
that's an ugly place to be.
Well, in the performance, people are starting to realize the performance is not there. You know,
Exactly.
You can brag about this competing against 6-figure speakers, but these $1,000 things really are putting you so far away from the top. You have to
Absolutely
spend a
agree.
little bit of money on quality, you know, to get
Exactly.
that feeling that you've got reference level.
Yeah,
So
and the market seems to be understanding that.
That's
So
right.
We're going along with it. We've been very fortunate.
yeah.
And,
Yep, cheap audio. Well, Cheap Audio Man's here, but he's even raised his, you know, because he realized under
Yeah.
500, you can't do anything
Randy
really.
Nussman, love
Yeah,
the guy.
yeah.
Absolutely love
Good
the
friend.
guy. And
And
he's
he's
stepping up.
realized, yeah, he's found that sweet spot and helps bring people the best value at that price. But yeah, if you really want to get reference, you're going to have to step it up, and you guys have got the prices
Exactly.
in the products in those price points that really help. So
Also in the headphones, you know, that 300 to 500 range is so
Yeah.
noisy, just ugliness down
Yeah.
there. You know, Dali went the route of $1,200 and $1,700 headphones, and that series outsells now our $1,000 to $4,000 speakers.
is that right? Yeah, because headphones are really big now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it's also the kind of thing that people are starting to appreciate. When you only go to a Best Buy, you know, you don't know what you don't
Yeah,
know.
that's right.
And then you can go somewhere else and suddenly see, wow, where is this
And
belong?
here, yeah,
And they appreciate it. And
Yeah.
it's sort of the gateway drug to the rest of our audio.
that's right. Well, congratulations. It's actually still a nice setup here, and
Thank you.
look
We're
forward to
very
seeing
happy
you guys
with
at the
it.
next show. What is the next show
Absolutely.
for you guys?
Next show will be Cedia.
Oh, I'll be at that.
Okay,
Okay,
fantastic.
so I'll see you there.
Great.
All right, thanks again.
Appreciate
Bye-bye.
it. See you there.